What's good, guys? It's D James, and welcome to a video analysis or video quality performance, whatever you want to call it, of the Galaxy S10. Right now, I'm filming with the front-facing camera in 1080p, and in my recent video, I took a look at the photo quality. And in general, in most lighting situations, the photo quality from the S10 looks really good, but I didn't really look at the video quality. So I'm going to a wedding, and I thought perfect time to test the video and photo capabilities of the phone again. I'm off to New Jersey. I'm in an Uber right now, and see if I can put together some kind of wedding mix so you guys can get an overall consensus of how the videos are from this phone. Also, the audio is coming straight from the phone through the microphones. There's no external attachments. There are no external mics. So let me know what you guys think of the audio quality. It has stereo audio. Lastly, everything will be filmed on the phone. All the footage, all the B-roll, all the A-roll, everything is going to be straight from the phone. So you guys won't get B-roll of the phone because obviously I'm filming with it. So now let's get into it. I just got to Port Authority bus station. That's how I'm getting to New Jersey, and it's loud as hell, so I thought this would be a great time to test the mics on the S10. So yeah. So I'm waiting for the bus now to get into New Jersey. And one thing that I forgot to mention about the front cameras on the S10 is that I think they're one of the first phones to shoot 4K for the front cameras. But for the sake of this test, I'm staying in 1080p. Also, the phone can shoot in HDR10 Plus. But again, staying simple, a lot of you guys won't have an HDR10 Plus display to even view that. So 1080p is what I'm sticking with. And hopefully this bus comes soon. It's loud and creepy in here. I don't know why it's so weird. But tell me what y'all think about this. So like I said, I'm going to a wedding and I'm kind of looking casual, nothing crazy. I don't even have a coat with me. And my mom goes, "You should wear a tie." And I was like, "Nah, Ma, it's casual. I want to wear a tie." And she picks out this one. Personally, I don't think it goes, but let me know what y'all think in the comments. How does this look? Alright, so I just got off the bus and it's super sunny right now, so I thought it would be a good time or a good test to see how the dynamic range is. I can't talk right now. So far, looking through the viewfinder, I don't really see anything that looks blown out. I see the sky, looks pretty good, and I'm pretty exposed well, so it looks pretty good. But I'm headed to my girlfriend's house, and then from there, I'm going to the wedding. Alright, so as you can see, my lady right here.
Thank you.
Yeah, show up the outfit, bro. Tried to match, but the blues don't match. Oh well. We off to this wedding though. I'm hungry, and I might not be able to get footage. Supposedly, they hired a photographer, and supposedly he has a policy. Supposedly, he has a policy where he doesn't want any outside recording. So if I don't get B-roll of the wedding, I'm gonna be tight. But we'll see. So just got to the wedding venue. What's this place called?
The Seasons?
Something the Seasons.
Seasons something.
Super sunny outside. Place is nice.
That looks cute. Hold on.
You want to go up under the bed? So unfortunately, I was unable to get footage of the wedding. They had that policy, but I'm gonna try to get footage on the dance floor. It's a little louder in here, so if y'all can't hear me, my bad. Loud in here. Let me know what you guys think of the video quality. It's a little light, so I did notice a little bit of grain, but overall it looks pretty good, but we're gonna see. So let me know what you guys think of the video quality. A little light. Also, let me know what you guys think of the photo quality too. It's really loud in here, so I might put subtitles, but let me know what you guys think. So the wedding is over. I had to change out of those clothes because I was not comfortable at all. But I'm gonna take the train home and I'm gonna look at the footage and tell you guys what I think of how the Galaxy S10 video-wise performs. So you might not be able to hear me that well, but I just got back on campus and I'm gonna wrap up my thoughts on this Galaxy S10 camera. And I know I've been everywhere, from the wedding to the train station, back to my house, to the bus, so I'm gonna explain everything once I get to my room. So again, I'm finally back on campus and it was a hectic day. I'm traveling to the wedding. I had to get back to New York City, so Obviously, I traveled there. Getting back home, got back home at like past midnight. Very hectic, and I had to leave in the morning to come back here. So I didn't get to wrap up my final thoughts at home. But here are my final thoughts. I think the video camera shoots really great video. Dynamic range looks really good. Details and the highlights and the shadows on your subjects look really good. The mic quality is really, really good. You might get some slip in quality when you're in windy environments, but that's something that affects all mics. That's not particular to this phone. There's great stabilization on this phone. And if you want even better stabilization, you have super steady shot or steady video, whatever Samsung's calling it, where it literally stabilizes the crap out of your video. And it looks pretty good. Although I do notice that there's a slight hit in quality, especially if you want to shoot in low light with that, but it works really good. And outside of the super steady video stabilization feature you can turn on, the regular stabilization from the camera is really great. If you've been in New York City, you know the roads aren't even. When you're driving, you're going back and forth wobbling, and I was surprised how stable the footage looked when I was in the cab generally. So Samsung did a really good job with that. Also, they had great slow motion options. If you just want to shoot regular slow motion in 1080p, it's at 240 frames a second, so that's pretty good. That's pretty standard for most flagship cameras in 2019. But then there's also like a super slow motion. I don't know what Samsung calls, I forgot. But there's also like this like crazy slow motion where it shoots at 960 frames a second. And also, I thought it was an oopsie on Samsung, but it was actually my fault. I didn't realize that when you're shooting in 9x16, you can't use the telephoto lens or the wide lens when recording video. So the whole time I'm recording, I'm like, why can't I use the wide or the telephoto lens? You have to shoot, and I think it's 1:1. I don't know what the ratio is. I'll put like a screen recording, but you have to use that to be able to shoot in wide and telephoto. So if you have this phone, or if you're picking up this phone, be aware of that if you want to have more versatile video. Don't shoot a 9x16. You watched my first video on the camera. I took so many portrait shots, and I just took a more in-depth look at the cameras, and those statements I've made in that video still ring true. Very impressed with the photos from the camera. Oh my gosh, this takes really, really great photos. Samsung did a good job in the photo and video department. Again, the only thing I think it really lacks in is low light video and low light photography, which I hope Samsung can fix in the update, or something they fix in the Note 10 or the Galaxy S11 when it comes out next spring. Outside of that, I'm really pleased. If you're thinking about getting this phone and maybe you want to start vlogging, I think this is a great phone to start with. Although I do think the iPhone has better dynamic range in video still, but this is a really close competitor. So yeah, that was basically a whole day using the phone. Everything that you're watching in this video was shot with the Galaxy S10. Everything, audio, video, everything. So it's a great video camera. If you like the video, like and subscribe. You know the whole nine. Follow me on social media at DDames on both Twitter and Instagram. I'll probably have another photo comparison video coming out, probably comparing it to the iPhone or another phone I managed to get my hands on. So stay tuned for that. Stay blessed. Peace.